In 1997, the NOAA recorded the bloop, but there's a second recording the public never heard, a signal coming from 35,000 feet below the surface. And it wasn't a sound, it was a coordinate. The great oceans of our world cover more than 70% of its surface. They are vast, powerful, and in their deepest reaches, almost entirely unknown to us. For centuries, we have sailed upon them, mapping their coastlines, charting their currents. Yet what lies beneath the waves, in the crushing dark of the abyss, remains one of humanity's enduring mysteries, more alien than the surface of the moon. A place where our understanding of life is challenged by strange discoveries. Deep within this dark world, sound travels in unusual ways. It carries for immense distances, echoing through canyons and across hidden plains. For decades, hydrophones, our underwater ears, have recorded the songs of whales, the grinding of tectonic plates, and the hum of distant ships. Sometimes they capture sounds that defy explanation. The anachronisms, the sonic ghosts in the machine. Perhaps the most famous was recorded in 1997, an ultra-low, high-amplitude burst detected across the Pacific. Scientists named it the Bloop. Its profile matched no known animal, not even the blue whale. Many now think it was ice, but the mystery captured the public imagination. The Bloop was not the last. Julia, slow down, upsweep. Faint and fleeting messages from a place we cannot see. They fuel curiosity and a primal unease, reminding us how small we are at the edge of an immense, dark space. And it was in pursuit of one such new, deeply strange signal that our story begins. In the early months of 2024, oceanographic institutes began tracking a new and highly unusual signal. Unlike the organic, sweeping tones of previous mysteries, this one was different. It was rhythmic. It was precise. A steady, repeating tap, like a slow metronome in the absolute darkness of the Hadal Zone. Faint, but unmistakably patterned, too orderly to be natural. Researchers, half in jest and half in apprehension, called it the Siren, a small, specialized expedition assembled. The mission: locate the source, identify what was making it. Marine biologists, geologists, acoustic engineers. Their ship, the RV Wanderer. Their primary tool, a remotely operated submersible named Orpheus. A marvel of engineering built to withstand immense pressure. Its powerful lights to pierce the gloom, sensitive sonar to map the unseen, tethered by miles of fiber optic cable. They arrived where the signal was strongest, a remote patch known for deep, unexplored trenches. Salt spray and anticipation on deck. As Orpheus disappeared beneath the dark waves, a palpable gravity settled over the crew. For 3 days they followed the signal. The rhythmic tapping grew stronger as Orpheus descended, a slow, methodical beat counting down their progress. On screen, a rugged, desolate world. The ROV inched on, its solitary cone of light in the ink, guiding them toward a point far deeper than expected. The journey downward was a slow, methodical descent into another world. Past the sunlit zone, vibrant blues faded into perpetual twilight and then absolute blackness. Only the submersible's beams illuminated a sparse, alien landscape. Strange, bioluminescent life drifted past like stars in a void, flickering in the wake. Outside, pressure mounted with every foot, the cold near freezing. The siren's tap was their only guide, a constant companion in the silence as the team watched instruments, tracking status and the growing strength of the signal. Marine snow fell in a quiet, desolate rain through an endless night. At nearly 35,000 feet, sonar registered something solid. Not a sediment slope, not jagged volcanic peaks, something with straight edges and sharp angles. The pilot eased closer, light sweeping the plane, until it came into view. A structure. Immense, dark, clearly artificial, its corroded, interlocking plates stretched beyond the lights. The Wanderer crew watched in stunned silence. This was impossible. No shipwreck matched it. No nation had built at this depth. Bolts the size of barrels, seams of impossible precision. They had not found an animal. they had found architecture. The official mission logs, recovered from a sealed capsule before contact was lost, tell a story of discovery turning to dread. Initial entries are clinical. Temperatures, pressures, the first confirmation of the metallic structure. As days wore on, the tone shifted. Formal reports gave way to shorter, urgent notes. The signal is changing. It is no longer just a repeating tap. There are pauses, rhythmic variations. It feels less like a beacon and more like a response. It feels like it knows we are here. The ping became complex, reactive. Power fluctuations on Orpheus, batteries draining fast, instruments running colder than ambient water. Physics did not account for it. Crew reports hearing the tapping through the hull. Impossible at this distance. Auditory hallucination, mass psychosis. The sound was getting to them. Day 6, sonar shows a shadow, moves when we move the lights. Too big, not a whale.
It's not a signal. It's a call.
They followed the call into the deepest part of the ocean, and in the crushing darkness, something was waiting. As fear grew, a breakthrough made things worse. The variations, the pauses and shifts, were not random. They followed a precise mathematical sequence. Decryption produced not a language, but a string of numbers, formatted in pairs, like coordinates. They plotted the first pair, deeper within the trench. The signal wasn't a single beacon, it was giving directions. A map, drawn in real time, one tap at a time. Caught between duty and survival, they made the fateful decision to follow. The sub pressed its limits. Only the hum of equipment and the guiding pings remained. They were in communication, of a sort, with something that understood mathematics, coordinates, navigation. Who could build a transmitter to survive such pressure? And why broadcast a map into the abyss? The mystery had shifted from what to who and why. The visual data remained some of the most unsettling in ocean exploration. Sheer vertical walls disappearing beyond the lights. Dark metallic plates, each the size of a building, joined by seams so precise they seemed welded. An inconceivable feat at this depth. The surface bore geometric patterns and deep lattice work. Not writing we know, but unmistakably deliberate. A dark corrosion seemed to swallow light. The place felt ancient, waiting in the dark for millennia. Wall, fortress, tomb. The scale defied human reference. Sonar showed it extended deep beneath the seabed. What they saw was only the top of something far larger. Bioluminescent fish, which should scatter from lights, congregated, moving in slow circles, their pulses faintly echoing the siren. As if an unseen influence drew them in, just as it had drawn the expedition, a silent testament to power we do not understand. Following the coordinates, Orpheus ventured into a deeper chasm. The last sonar scans were recorded here. For a time, only sheer descending walls. Then an anomaly. First a flicker, dismissed as a glitch. But it did not dissipate. With each ping, it grew more defined. A silhouette, vast and amorphous, suspended in open water. They increased power. The shape dwarfed the sub, several hundred feet at least. Not streamlined like whale or submarine. Sharp, unnatural angles, long, spindly appendages, an asymmetrical, terrifying geometry. The final logs are stark. The commander, low and strained. There is something on the sonar. It's big. We're holding position. Another voice, tight with panic. It's turning! Oh God, it's turning toward us! At that moment, the siren stopped. The rhythmic tapping ceased, leaving an unnerving silence. The hunt was over. What followed was a chaotic burst of data, a digital scream, before the link severed. The ship auto-jettisoned the data capsule. What remains? A short, corrupted audio file and one forward-facing sonar image, mostly static, crackling electricity, metal under stress. The commander, speaking not to the ship but to someone beside him. It's not a machine. Do you see it? The lights, it's waking up. A new sound, no longer tapping. A deep, resonant thrum. A colossal heart starting to beat. His last words, it sees us. Then, one sharp burst of static. After that, silence. The final image shows the silhouette no longer distant, filling the screen, textured like something alive. From the central mass, a single enormous appendage reaches toward Orpheus, a gesture of curiosity or predation. The last thing the sub ever saw. The story of the Wanderer and Orpheus comes to an end. The vessel vanished. No wreckage, no oil, no sign of ship or crew. All that remains is the data capsule, a small tombstone carrying a message too terrible to comprehend. The Siren has not been detected since. We have logs tracing curiosity to dread, audio of a tap that became a map, and a final thrum of something waking in the dark. The images, an impossible metal monolith, an unnatural silhouette, a colossal shape reaching from the abyss. Was it a creature? Ancient technology? A sentinel guarding a secret? The name Siren seems prophetic, a call that led explorers to doom. We have walked on the moon and sent probes to the edge of the solar system, yet our own ocean keeps its secrets. The coordinates remain, a forbidden place marked by a silent question.